Hello, beautiful people. How are all of you doing today? Chat, how do you do? Give me a balls if you do good. Hello! Xilonen and Calcs, Paul. Yeah, that's kind of clickbait, but it's fine. Have you seen the Zajef animal goblet incident? I haven't seen it, but he sent me a DM, so I know of it. The black shirt suits you. It's not even black. It's blue. Ain't Norway. It's not even fully blue. It's got animal tracks on it. Red deer. Arctic fox. Husky. Badger. I really like this shirt. It's a really nice shirt. Still have 3 days for this. I'm not doing it today then. My Genshin rotted brain ass heard animo, not animal. Nice. Nice. I thought today that since I'm not doing Pyro's World setup with Shanyon and my Gami, I might as well replace Bennett with Xilonen and not be circle impacted at all. I mean, I guess. Did you see that Kanish has multiple ways to get 5 shots in? I mean, what do you mean by that? Maybe. Yeah, should we watch?
Magnifying elixirs will be consumed. Is it over? Is our Vermilion journey finally over? 4 years of farming, is it over?
Is it a 4-liner? I mean, I know how it ends, but...
Yeah, I don't want to click it. I'm afraid, man. Oh, it got 4! It got 4! It got 4! It got... Okay, that's a high roll! Listen, listen, listen! Please listen, please! Please listen, please! I will lose every 50-50 until I die if you roll crit. If you only roll crit, please. No, I know that might seem like, oh, that's not reasonable, Zox. Listen, man, I don't care what's reasonable. I just lost 4. I went to pity 4 times today for 2 pulls, for two things. We're on pity on luck right now.
Are sanctifying elixir artifacts guaranteed 4-stat? I don't think so, but maybe.
I'm screenshotting this.
This is the first time I've seen someone get an artifact from the system, so far it's 1 and 1. They're not? Okay. I wonder what the odds are.
We're standing in the exact same spot we stood 4 years ago. Our first and only 50 crit value piece was here. Now, I don't believe in much. But sometimes in life, you have to believe in something. You have to love yourself before anyone else can love you. +4. +4. +4. I don't, dude. I don't want to click this. Just...
Oh, great start. Amazing.
Okay, I'm not playing that song.
You still have a special place in my heart. True.
Well, I need a piece I can throw in. Fuck it. I mean, we already rolled. Yeah, I'm already. It's already cooked. Play the song. Every time we play that song, we get unlucky.
I just realized I have a better animal goblet than him. That's funny.
It's still double high roll. It could still be amazing. I don't want to jinx it, but like, I mean, we already rolled DM.
That's not double high roll. Is he high? Can he not count? This is even the whole tragedy. The whole segment after that was even more sad. How?
I'm waiting for the music to build up.
I feel legit bad for him. Why would you? He deserves this.
This is taking too long.
This is karma. This is karma. Karma for stealing my homework. Karma for stealing my math. Karma for stealing my views. Karma for fucking donut-walling me for almost a year. Chat, we straight up live 10 minutes away from each other and we haven't hung out in almost a year. He deserves this.
I'm going to bed. Don't ever talk to me again. If anyone brings up this goblet, you're banned, and I will find you. I will go to your house, and I will find you in-game. I won't find you. I'm sad. Don't talk to me.
Let me just...
Try again in 5.1.
Deserved. I'm glad bad
Dude,
things are happening to you.
It's okay. I'm too tired to be sad.
Karma. Karma is a bitch.
I can't even see.
What is even the purpose of this? This is just sad. Let's stop right there. Oh, you're a great friend. Thank you. You reap what you sow, you know? Yeah, let's do this. Is she on the right build? Yeah. Might not be on the right weapon, though. Okay. Will Monodendro ever be viable? I don't know, maybe. The last segment is the equivalent to walking to the train station in the rain after getting dumped at a restaurant. Yeah. That's very specific. Are you alright, man? You good? Do you need to talk about it? Or... This team has longer rotations, but I really do like it. Anyways, chat, I want to go to the library today. Meet Lisa, real. No, oh, fuck off. I haven't been to the city library in so fucking long. My city library card has an expiration date of the 12th of December 2012. It expired 12 years ago. Because when I was in high school, I could just go to the high school library, you know? And then when I was in Zajef, I could just go to the Zajef library. And then when I was in university, I could just go to the university library. I haven't needed to go to the city library in such a long time. Show the picture. I don't want to fucking dox myself by accident, but... This is baby Zajef. Why can this never be on the right set? Has it been in your wallet? No, I don't actually know where it was. I asked my mom if she knew where it was and she found it for me. It was probably in her things somewhere. The Jeff before Genshin looked so much happier. I wonder about that. You show that to the library, and they go, what the fuck? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm expecting. Like, hey, I'm here to renew my library card. Here it is. Who the fuck are you? But it is what it is. Library staff tend to be nice, yeah. What prompted you to start going to the library again? I just want to start reading more. And going to the library instead of reading stuff online forces me to go outside, which is good for you. Dude, I need to get some shit out of the way, man. Whatever. I need to strongbox or something. Strongbox or Vermilion to get a better animal cup? True. Calling it a cup really adds insult to injury? Wait, why? Is there a particular genre you're interested in? Not really. Like, I do have genres I tend to enjoy reading more, but I haven't like actually read an actual book in such a long time that I don't want to assume that I have the same taste as I used to have. So I'll try to be open-minded and just get a bunch of books from different genres. Does reading anime subtitles count as replacement for books? Sure. Read Game of Thrones. I don't know, man. I remember a long time ago, I got the Game of Thrones books as a gift. The library doesn't have a villainous section. Shut up. Anyways, I got the Game of Thrones, like the first few books of the Game of Thrones series as a gift, and I started reading them, and I had to drop it, man. Like, it never really caught my attention too much, and so I was kind of just reading it for the sake of getting it done. And then I got to the fucking sex scene with Daenerys, or however the fuck you're supposed to pronounce her name. And I was like, yeah, no, this is a like 12-year-old. That's gonna be enough for me. No, thank you. Mr. Martin, I'm going to pass. I'm gonna read another book, actually. I'm alright. Thank you. One of the better decisions the showrunners made was aging up the characters, yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Did you watch the TV show? No, I was scarred by the book. I watched a few episodes of the TV show, but under... I don't know if I'd call it under duress. It wasn't in, like... I watched it with someone else because they wanted to watch it, and I wasn't really paying much attention. I was just on my phone, pretending like I was listening. Anyways, I think I want to start with a unit analysis update today. Let me just fucking pull it up. Okay, business. Alright. Who's the last character I updated for? Wait, what's this mail? Okay. Okay. Is Emily in there? No. Is Xilonen in there? No. Is Calcs in there? Oh, so it's been a while since I've updated it. I have 5 characters to add. Alright. We have 2 Hydro characters. Xilonen and Molani. Start with Xilonen. Xilonen is going to be viable. Team versatility, low. Situational versatility, high. Best archetype, mono, hydro. That's kind of it, honestly. I feel like you don't really want to play her in anything else. We have so many tabs open. I'll close some. Nice. Wait, I closed the unit analysis by accident. Okay, noteworthy strengths and weaknesses. Xiloen's only real redeeming quality at C0 is her high amount of front-loaded healing. Team-wide healing. Whatever. Just team-wide healing. Letting her generate a large amount of fanfare facts for Farina. faster than a character like Kokomi, who mostly heals the on-field character. Outstanding constellation notes. I really don't care, honestly. Whatever. Main role. Offensive utility. And off-field elemental application. E-buff. It's so minor that it kind of doesn't matter, but I guess I can put it in secondary roles. Damage buff. Alright, Milani! Milani is meta for sure. That's not. I'll move chat. Okay. Team versatility, I would say for Milani is pretty low. Situational versatility, kind of mid. When enemies are far away from each other, she's kind of... And she doesn't feel the best for multi-wave stuff. Best archetype, forward, vaporize. I'm just going forward vape, I can't be bothered. Noteworthy strengths and weaknesses. Damage is split into three to 5 large damage instances per rotation. Letting her nuke enemies pretty often, as long as you're able to vaporize each hit. Main role, on-field damage, secondary role, none. Alright! Who's next? Actually, no, I should say more about this. The amount of hits she gets from her skill generally 2 to 4. Depends on the amount of enemies as well as their movement and hitbox. Against a large number of clumped enemies, getting 4 hits is trivial. Whereas against a single enemy with a janky hitbox, or unpredictable movement, like the perpetual mechanical array, you'll often only find yourself getting 2. Alright. Let's see Juin and Molani. Next we have Emilie. And Kaniche. Emilie is meta. Team versatility very low. Situational versatility mid. Best archetype, burning. Noteworthy strengths and weaknesses. Yeah, I guess burning and reverse melt. But very strict requirement of burning. They give it the 4 months. Anyway. Augers. Very strict requirement of burning uptime. Severely limits per team options. Her numbers without burning are fucking awful. Are utterly awful. Whereas her numbers with burning are quite good. Team versatility could improve in the future with the release of more characters designed around burning teams. Main role, off-field damage. Secondary role, off-field elemental application. Cool. Kaniche. Meta. Her on Kaniche, that's kind of weird. What do you mean? That was Emilie. Now we're on Kaniche. Kaniche, team versatility, I'd say low as well. Situational versatility, mid. Best archetype. I don't really know what you call, like, what archetype you're supposed to call a team like this. Like, is this, that's not, this isn't a vape team, you know, but like, hyper carry, but this is not a hyper carry team. Hi, Zajef! Do you think Xilonen would do good in a future team with Kaniche? The biggest issue with Xilonen, with using Xilonen with Kaniche, is that Xilonen does not shred Dendro resistance. And there's no reaction between Geo and Dendro, so you also can't proc the set bonus. And so, no. I don't think it'll be too great. It'll still probably be a, like, option you can use, I guess. In the same way that you can do a team like this, but use Kazuha instead of Farina and just focus more on Changling's damage. But, like, it's not ideal. Am I late? Yes, you're late. J'ai la gorge en feu. À boire, juste un petit coup d'un grand. Je suis engagé dans la marine. Et je me suis engagé dans la marine. Alright, Kanich, best archetype. Best archetype. Fucking burning. Forward vape. I guess. Virgin. I don't know. Forward vape feels wrong. It does, but I don't think there's anything better. Rational? That's not an archetype, though. Ils sont pris. Tous dans le bol, si bien que le capitaine m'a confiné comme un con à la quarantaine. Oh, il fait chaud, ça pue, et j'ai pas le pied marin, la main rouille de pirate somalien. True. Noteworthy strengths and weaknesses. You update some of the things in the spreadsheet. I'll update it at some point, but I don't really feel like doing that today. I didn't get the most amount of sleep, and I haven't had coffee either. I don't really want to make any today. It's already 1 p.m. 2 p.m. actually. If I start drinking a lot of coffee now, I'm not gonna sleep tonight. It is what it is, you know? EP? Yeah, little EP. Yeah, I also don't want to stream for too long today because I want to go to the library before it closes. I don't know what time it closes. I should check. Nice. It closes pretty late today. Huge. The one thing I don't know, because I haven't been at the municipal library in so long, I don't know how many books they have in English. I'm scared they're gonna have a really small English section and most of the books are gonna be in French. I don't want to read in French. I can't be bothered, man. Yes. Like, if I have to read in French, I will, but I'd rather read in English. Have you reached a point where French is more difficult for you than English? I'd say that speaking in French is probably more difficult now, because I do it so rarely that finding the words usually takes longer. But I don't think... Like, it's really just a lack of practice. Reading, I'm probably still much better in French than English. It's funny because you also have moments where you're trying to find the English equivalent of French words. That's usually because I've never heard the word in English. If you had to learn a third language, what would I pick? It depends. If you're telling me I have to learn a third language, I'm being forced to, I can't fucking do anything else until I've learned it, I'll just pick the language that's the closest to French so I can learn it fast. But if you're asking me, like, what language do I think would be the most useful to learn? Probably either Arabic or Chinese. Actually, thinking about it, probably not Arabic. Because people in countries that speak Arabic very often are bilingual and speak either English or French. So learning Arabic is actually not even that useful for me. Yeah, Mandarin is probably the language that would open up the most horizons for me. But there's also no fucking way in hell I'm learning Mandarin. No, thank you. That seems way too hard. No shot. Imagine not wanting to learn Japanese because you're okay. Listen, unironically, I feel like if I learn Japanese, anime subs are gonna start sounding like dubs. I'd rather not understand what they're saying, honestly. Like I'm good. You can find a lot more manga to read through though. Yeah, that's true. But like, it wouldn't help me find more manhwa, so I read through another villainous manhwa yesterday. And I started another one as well. Yippee, I love villainous manhwas. Titles? The one I watched completely yesterday, or sorry, not watched, read completely yesterday, was... Fuck, I don't remember the name. Maybe some of you guys will know it from the description though. It's an isekai where a girl who was a developer for a game gets isekai'd as the villainess into that game. But when developing the game, her like boss basically stole the credit for everything, and they actually died at the same time and get isekai'd into the game together. And her boss gets isekai'd as the main character. And she gets isekai'd as the villainess. But the boss is not only a massive bitch, she also knows fucking nothing about the game because she didn't do anything. So she keeps fucking everything up. It's only 51 chapters. It's relatively short. I'm glad it's short because I feel like it couldn't really have gone any longer. The last few chapters were starting to get a little Do you have any trash isekai suggestions? I mean, if you haven't watched or read The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic, you should. It's pretty good. Watch The Eminence in Shadow? No, don't watch that. That's like, yeah, no. Don't do that to yourself. Eminence in Shadow is... It's a satirical show that was made by someone whose understanding of satire and parody comes only from skimming through the Wikipedia page. Like, I think that's the best way I can describe it. Like, its biggest sin is that it's just so painfully unfunny. Like, it's not even just cringe, it's also just unfunny. Like, you watch it and you're just like this the whole time. It's so bad and absurd it loops back to being good for me, but it's not, though. You're wrong. Your taste in media is awful. And I hate you. Personally. The show seems to be purposefully cringe to the point where you kind of start liking. Yeah, but like the thing is, that's not enough. The show being purposefully cringe isn't enough to make it enjoyable. Like, it doesn't do anything with that. It's not funny, it's not interesting, it's not, like, it's just, it's, all it has is the cringe. There's nothing else. There's not even more cringe under the cringe. It's just one layer of cringe and that's it. I wonder if I can think of a good satirical isekai. Let me think. Let me go to my anime list. And go sort by isekai. Anime search. Konosuba. Yesn't. Also, I'm actually never mind. I'm not gonna ask. I guess Cautious Hero is an example of a reasonably decent satirical isekai. Vending machine? I don't know if vending machine is satire as much as it's just dumb. Like, there's no real commentary. Like, satire isn't just when something is exaggerated or ridiculous. There needs to be a point to it. The point can be, look at how dumb and ridiculous this trope is. That can be the point of your satire. But vending machine's point is not that. Vending machine doesn't really have a point. It's not really like, hey, look at how stupid this trope is, because it kind of takes itself seriously. And honestly, I don't mind that. Yeah, it's kind of like, it's not very high quality, but it's kind of funny. I mean, try no longer allowed in another world. That's from this season, right? I haven't watched anything from this season yet. I'm waiting until the season's over. And yeah, obviously, I became the despised daughter of the powerful martial arts family. What is that? I don't think I know that. I became the powerful... Oh, the despised? Is it this? No. Goddess. I became the despised granddaughter. No. Whatever, link it to me on my anime list. I'm not fucking... Whatever. Hold on. I mean, it's still on my anime list, is it not? That sounds like a premise I could be interested in reading, though. Many manhwas aren't listed on Mal. Can I? Okay, just send me the title on Discord in my DMs. The Zajef77 on Discord. Oh. What is hairy manga? I'll think about it. There's really not that many satirical isekai shows. Like, I will stand by... I will stand by vending machine not being satire. Anyways. Living the anime tangents. True. What's your opinion on Ushi no Ko? I haven't watched it. The premise is kind of putting me off a bit. The ending is a bit weird, apparently. Yeah, I've heard too many negative things to really be interested. It's less brain rotted than the premise makes it look. It's good writing, and then it turns into a weird fest. Yeah, like I'm just, yeah. I'm good. Is he stalling a little bit? Is Isekai your favorite anime genre? I mean, I don't think so. But Isekai is easy to watch. Like, Isekai is the chicken with rice of anime. You know? Chicken with rice is good, sure, but if your favorite meal is chicken with rice, there's something wrong with your mouth. Can you explain why Apothecary Diaries is good? Like, the good parts about it? It has pretty much the best characters in any show. I think Mao and Jinchi are probably the two characters that I think are the most well written in any show I've ever watched. But more than that, it's a pseudo-historical show that makes you feel like you're there. It makes you feel like you're actually in Imperial China. The ambiance, the setting, it's so well executed. Was you in the headspace of someone of that era? Quite a trip, yeah. What do you think about Lacan? I warmed up to him a lot on the second watch through. I think he functions really well as an antagonist. I don't like him, obviously, but he's a very good antagonist. Anyways, but yeah, Moew and Jinchi are not my favorite characters, but I do think they're the best characters. My favorite character will probably forever be Nendo. I don't think anyone can ever replace Nendo in my heart. Nendo's just the fucking GOAT. But, like, that doesn't mean he's an amazing character. He's really, like, useful to the story, and he's really funny, and I love him dearly, but he's a pretty straightforward character. Like, I'm aware of that. But he's still my favorite character. Whereas Moew and Jinchi, it's more so just, they're just so fucking well done. They're so well executed. What show are we talking about? Moew and Jinchi are from Apothecary Diaries, and Nendo is from The Disastrous Life of Saiki K. You played the Kanish World Quest yet? I've done the first act, but that's it. Quest of Part 2? Probably not today. Nendo and that one blue-haired Chuni guy hard carried the show. I don't actually love Kaido that much. I'm of the opinion that the second best character in Saiki K is probably Teruhashi, or whatever the fuck her name is. She's so unlikable in the perfect way, you know? How's that one's story so far? I quite like it so far. It's pretty good. The blue-haired attention seeker, yeah. She's a very funny character, though. Like, she really is. Not as funny as Nendo, but the most annoying motherfucker on earth. She's so amazing. Exactly. Like, the thing about Saiki K characters is that I don't think a single one of them is actually likable as a person. Like, every single one of them, if they were real, you would want to punch them in the fucking face. At least the major characters. I mean, like, some of the minor characters are, like, fine. I guess Psyche's mom is fine. But, like, that's it. But that's why Psyche's K is so funny. Because, like, pretty much no matter who gets fucked, you're always like, ha! Bozo! Psyche's mom is fine as a Zajef77 2024. Yeah. You know that's not what I meant, but sure. Sure, I guess I did say that. That is a direct quote. You got me. Caught! Caught! You got me. I'm constantly on the fence between wanting to punch Kaido and liking him. That's what makes him great. Yeah. My main the main reason why I don't like Kaido that much is because I think his gimmick gets a little too repetitive. He's probably the only character whose gimmick I actually get tired of in Psychic A. Can you refresh chat? I mean, that's not gonna do anything. If there's delay, it's not because chat is delayed, it's because the stream is delayed. Oh, were you addressing chat and asking them to refresh? Was that... I thought you were asking me to refresh the chat. I don't know. I'm maybe I'm an idiot, actually. No? Okay, whatever. He does bring out the best of Nendo? No. Psyche brings out the best of Nendo. But yeah, for those of you that haven't watched Psyche K, let me give you a little bit of context. This is Nendo. He's my goat. His character... Actually, wait. But before we introduce Nendo, I guess we have to introduce Psyche. This is Psyche. He's the main character of the show. He has psychic powers that are fucking reality altering. Basically, he's the GOAT. And he can read people's mind and pretty much do anything with his powers. This is Nendo, and he's so fucking stupid that there's literally nothing going on in his brain, and because of that, Psyche can't read his mind or detect his presence. Because he doesn't have thoughts. He's my favorite character in the show. This is Kaido. He's delusional, basically. He's very delusional. He's cringe, yeah. He's very, very cringe. This is Kokomi. She is canonically incredibly attractive, and so everyone loves her. But because Psyche is able to see through people, he just sees her as a mass of flesh. So he's not attracted to her. And that fucks with her image of herself a lot. This guy doesn't matter, let's be honest. This guy's the whole thing is he's way too intense and he keeps diving and showing his ass by accident. These are like the main important characters in the show. They're glazing her to death. She's not even wrong for thinking she's all that. Yeah, exactly. Like, she actually is all that, you know? But Psyche doesn't see it. And on top of that, he can read her thoughts, and he thinks she's a bitch. And he's right. You know, she is. Like, he's 100% right. But yeah, so he just like avoids her and yeah. I never know whether Teruhashi is actually a saint or a total bitch. She is a total bitch, but no matter what she does, people around her will think she's a saint. But, like, it's... The thing is, like, she doesn't even do anything that bad, right? She's just very arrogant. But it's not like she's pretending to do good things and then doing bad things. She's doing good things because she wants people to think she's a good person. But she's still doing good things. She's not like bullying people or doing anything shitty. She's just, you know, fucking arrogant and annoying. Yeah, like, exactly. The only reason why Saiki doesn't like her is because he can hear her thoughts, and he's like, bro, you're not all that. Like, she's never actually mean to anyone. It's just sometimes she has, like, mean thoughts. But she doesn't act on them. But Saiki gets to hear them, so he's like, well, you're a bitch. Wait, also, apparently, Saiki is canonically trans. I learned that recently, because I've never read the manga, and I don't think it's ever actually mentioned in the show. But there's a manga panel that actually says that he was born as a girl. I believe it's mentioned in the anime. Maybe it is, honestly. It's been a while since I watched it. I guess he can change it as he likes. He can. He does. His powers are on all the time? Yeah. There are ways for him to turn them off, but I mean I don't want to get into spoilers. Sounds like hell. Imagine hearing what your dog thinks. Well, probably think something like, anyways. Psyche is hilarious because although he appears stoic, he's actually insanely dramatic. Dude teleported to Texas because he saw a roach at his house. Yeah. that is true. Like, his emotions don't show on his face, but he definitely feels them. Bro changed the weather to avoid talking to a girl. Yeah, that's the kind of guy he is. He just is what it is. Anyways. Xilonen Calcs. I said I was lying, chat. But I can do the mini. We can solve a bit more. Alright. What the fuck? French for Earth. Easy. Slice in two. Have. It could also be split. I don't think so, though. Oh, fucking Calcs. The real world. Easy. Bend in the road. Curve. Steer. WCS. What the I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean. Route. I guess. Oh. That was crazy. No guitars, no random, no one for all. Listen to the crowd around me, it will teach you. How does Psyche take a shower without removing his hairpins? I mean, magic. Don't question it, man. It doesn't say WC on toilets in your continent? Brother, I live in Quebec. We speak French here. I can't. I think it does say WC in France, though. Well, the French are kind of idiots. Oh. I'm glad you liked it. Okay, business. It's pronounced VC. No, it's not. Why would you call WV? That's not That's V. Are you an idiot? Quebec wouldn't use a metric system if it had a choice. I mean, Quebec uses metric for a lot of stuff. It's not for everything. What's the funniest word in French? I don't know. I do think Saperlipopette is pretty funny. What does it mean? It's like, oh, goodness gracious. they're like, it's not actually. It's a kind of word that you just say to express surprise. It's not. It doesn't really have, like, it's not really used in a sentence, you know? It's like a more polite version of Sacre Bleu. Any fun tongue twisters? I mean, if you're not a French speaker and you struggle with your R's, the tongue twisters that have R's in them can be kind of rough. The most, like, I guess, popular tongue twister is probably les chaussettes de l'archiduchesse sont-elles sèches ou archi-sèches? Well, yeah, there's also un chasseur sachant chasser. Wait, that's not it. What? I'm not reading. Un chasseur sachant chasser, c'est chasser sans son chien. Un chasseur sachant chasser, c'est chasser sans son chien. Un chasseur sachant chasser, c'est chasser sans son chien. Un chasseur sachant chasser, un chasseur sachant chasser, c'est chasser sans son chien. True. Quebec accent is heavy on that one. I'm still trying to make it, like, relatively standard. If I want to say it in like, as I would actually say it, it would probably be more un chasseur sachant chasser, c'est chasser sans son chien. Cursing us. What does it mean? A hunter who knows how to hunt without his dog. True. It do be true. Bro, my furniture started walking. My bad! My bad! I love the my bad emote. It's so good. Is there a French word? Oh, there is. You want to do le mot? Let's do le mot. Hmm. Understandable. Have a nice day. Holy English word. True. It actually means the same thing in French as it does in English, too. I could have guessed that. I mean, sure, but you would have needed French words to guess beforehand to get there. Would you have been able to? I don't know. Have you ever traveled to Europe? Does Iceland count? Technically, it's European, but it's not really in Europe. If so, yes. My flight to Iceland went through London. So I've been in Europe, even if you don't count Iceland. But still not EU. It was EU at the time. Oh, yeah. Iceland is a beautiful country. You go to Birmingham? No. I literally just stayed in the airport. It wasn't the planned itinerary. Or we were supposed to go from where I live to Boston, and then from Boston to Reykjavik. But our first flight was late, and the second flight left like in front of our eyes as we landed, which fucking sucked. And the next flight from Boston to Reykjavik was like 2 days later, and that was not very pog. So we ended up taking a detour, going from Boston to London, and then from London to Reykjavik. It was not fun. It fucking sucked. It took so much longer than it was supposed to. We arrived like almost a full day late. Was a picture behind you taken in Iceland? Yeah, it was. Little cottage that we rented when we lived there. Well, when we vacationed there. But yeah, it was really nice. The one thing that makes me sad about it is I was too young to appreciate a lot of it. So I want to go back eventually. But that's probably gonna take a while. Traveling for fun is expensive as fuck. It's so fucking expensive. Can we get back to the unit analysis soon? Sure. Sure. My bad. I don't really know what to say for strengths and weaknesses for Kaniche, though. I feel like he doesn't really have any. Like, the main thing about him is just he's fun. He's really fun to play. But I guess I can say takes a bit longer. Controls take a bit longer to get used to than most other characters, but he's still relatively easy to play once you get used to them. Main roll on field damage. Secondary roll none. Alright, and now Kachina. Power! Viable. Team versatility, high. Situational versatility, high. Best archetype, any. Noteworthy strengths and weaknesses. Kachina herself is pretty worthless. But her ability to trigger the 4-piece, what's it called? Scroll of the Cinder City. The 4-piece Cinder City set allows her to function as a budget buffing option for any team that focuses on Geo, Hydro, Pyro, Electro, or Cryo damage. Main roll, damage buff. Secondary roll, off field damage. Ugh. Okay, business. All right, let's do a Kaniche run. I want to play Kaniche a bit more. He's fun to play. I do think I'm settling on this as my favorite team for him. But that kind of fucks my options for the other side, because I need Hydro and Pyro. But I can't use so many things. I guess I just use Bea here, but I don't even need her. I guess I can do this then. But Day is not on the right stuff. Eh, whatever. I don't care. Alright, good enough. Okay. Far from it. Really? My interruption resistance ran out? That's annoying. Well, it is what it is, I guess. My crits, man! I don't want to talk about it. I'm a little tilted right now. See you, Daisy. Thank you. It was 6 months in advance. Holy. Okay. I'm not gonna. Nice. I'm outside Bennett burst, but I guess it doesn't matter. Eee. That was not good. Oh, that's fine. You can swap Farina with Mona on that team. I mean, I could, but it would be worse, so I'm not a huge fan of the idea. How much does the camera affect your enjoyment of Kanish, if at all? I don't think it changes much. I don't have any real issues with the camera, as of now at least. Two out of 3, I guess. That's okay. Well, fuck you, I guess. Ah, good enough. Good enough! How is this inside the hitbox? What? I'm not happy about that. That's bullshit. I guess. What? What? How does that kill me, man? My bad. I wasn't looking at my health bar. I thought I was gonna be able to tank it, but I guess not. It is what it is, I guess. Alright, let's fucking do this properly. I'm actually gonna pay attention to my health bar this time. Like you're supposed to. $288 HP, not even close. Nah, not even close. Yeah. Definitely like this team quite a bit. Better than the immediate one? I like both of them, but this one's more brain dead. Still snapshotting channeling bursts instead of having more Bennett uptime on Kenichi E. Yeah, I don't know if that's actually better, though. I'm doing it because I'm used to it. But maybe it's not optimal. Anyways, I think that's going to be it for today. Tomorrow we'll... I don't know. I do have an idea, but I don't want to tell you guys yet. However, I do have a video to post, so as usual. Let me... YouTube Studio. As usual, if you can... If you can find it through YouTube directly, it helps with the algorithm more, so that would be helpful. But if you're too lazy, I completely understand. I am also quite lazy, so I'll provide the link in